6:30 now. My day usually starts at 5 a.m. I come straight out of the room, walk over here, grab that bottle there, walk out there, try and get some sun in my eyes and just like enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet while that sun's there. After that, I make my way over to my desk where I spend the first hour of the day. It's Wednesday today. I got high rocks first, not a weight session. When I got weight sessions, I wake up, get ready, go straight to the gym. I'm there by 5:45. But Wednesdays, I go over to my desk here and I spend the first hour or so doing work, just going through client messages, their sessions from the day before, and just working on that stuff. After that, I get ready so I can go to high rocks, which is what I'm doing right now. Running a little bit late because I'm filming this. Got my caffeine there. So smash that down, get my bag ready, leave, and smash out the session. We're on the way to the gym now. It's about a 20-minute drive, depending on the day you get. Sometimes it's up to 40 minutes on a bad day. That's usually on a weekend though. Looking pretty good so far. Hopefully it's close to the 15 minutes. That'll be great. Now I am fired up and ready to get this workout out of the way. Walked outside, sunny, beautiful day. It's like 20 something degrees already. So it's pretty hard not to be in a good mood, fired up, ready to go. There's usually a group of 4 of us for this workout, but we've had half the team die out. There's only 2 of us now. Today's focus is engine work, so it's going to be a longer chill sort of session, like not full all out sessions or sprints and rest and that. It's just going to be a continuous 50 to 60 minute workout. Favorite part of driving, lights. I feel like you get one red light, you're going to get them all, but sometimes you get one green light and you get them all. What did I tell you? Another red light straight after. There's the sun I was talking about. It's beautiful. Going through a quick warm up now, then we're going to get straight into the session. So like I said, focus is on engine building today, which is roughly a zone 3. I'm sure it's going to get into zone 4. We have got 3 rounds of a run, 800 meters. So the runs are just 800 meters each time. So we got run, ski, 500 meters, run, sled push 25 meters, so here that's up and back, then another run, then a row 500 meters, and then wall balls 50. So it's just a station, then a run. They're at race weight, so for me that will be pro weights there, and the sled here is pretty hard, so that's going to feel heavy. 3 rounds of that, so shouldn't be too bad. Probably be about 45 to 55 minutes, probably closer to 45 maybe, I don't know. See how I'm feeling at the end, but yeah, quick warm up in, I'll get that done. Probably won't film too much while I'm doing it. I'll get some B-roll afterwards because a few people in it, I don't want to look like a dickhead. Alright, that's training done. It was alright. Heart rate was 130 something average, so pretty chill session. Absolute aim when it's an engine work one. Maybe a little bit too easy, but oh well. Enjoyed it. Now I'm going to go have a shower. Won't bring yous along because I'm having a shower. Then make my way back home and have breakfast. Back home, it's 20 to 10, so I spent a long time at the gym and traveling there. I'm going to have some yogurt for breakfast. I'm also going to have half a protein bar, pretty much because I just brought it yesterday and I haven't had this flavour and I've been thinking about it, so I'll grab that out. So it's a Masashi high protein bar, which is 45 grams of protein. So if I have a half of that, still going to be over 20 grams of protein. And it's white choc lemon cheesecake. So glorified candy bar these are. That's why I don't like having them too often, but going to have half of that protein yogurt, which will get me close to 40 grams of protein, and then I'll probably have some avocado on toast for my carbs and fats. Being 45 grams of protein, they're not normally the most amazing tasting bars, but I think because they are 45 grams, I have a little bias towards them being nicer than they are. I quite like that. It's probably one of Masashi's better bars. Still got the protein grittiness in the middle, but it's certainly one of their nicer bars. It's like 350 calories for the whole thing though, so probably expect it to be pretty nice when it's that high calorie, but I'd recommend them. I absolutely love avocado on toast, so I'd say 80% of the time I have toast or even bread, avocado is on it. Just avocado by itself, nothing else added except for salt. If I want something sweet, I usually just have honey on toast and only honey. So honey or avocado, but avocado most of the time. Just over the past 6 months, been one of them foods I absolutely love, and obviously it's super healthy, fiber, great fats in it, very nutritious thing. And got my other part of the breakfast there, so I'll smash all this down and then get into some work, because I have got another training session coming up today. Might even go for a swim. Not 100% sure what I'll do yet, but most importantly, got to get a few hours of work done. And yeah, finish this and work. All right, solid hour of work done. Now I've got to get some cleaning done. You can see some stuff there. Usually do this every day around about this time. It's like a checkpoint kind of work, clean up, and then get on to lunch and that. So I'm going to film a reel for my lunch, so probably take a little bit longer than usual. So I'm going to clean up, film that reel, and then probably have lunch, get that down, digest, then it'll be second training session, possibly a swim in that. I'm sure I've got plenty of things still to come, so I'll show you everything, and I'll get on to the cleaning now. Cleanup is done. Now it's on to making lunch. So for lunch, I'm going to have chicken and a mixture of salad. So a few different things in the salad. And then on the side of that, I'm going to have some low calorie chips, which are probably my favorite at the moment. That's the reel I'm filming. So I think they're going to be about a couple hundred calories for like half a kilo. Really good macros there, and low fat, which is my aim at the moment since I still got a training session to come. So I'm going to get to filming that, eating that, making that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. I just finished eating lunch. I totally forgot to film it, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. It was actually really, really good, and it was only like under 800 calories, so great meal there. I'm going to let that digest, then I'm going to get onto my run, which will be the second session of the day. So keen to get outside, blue skies, get a bit of sun on the body. By then, it's probably going to be close to 3 o'clock. So time has been passing pretty damn fast, but lunch was really good, as you've seen in that photo. And now that will digest, and then I'll crush a run out, and hopefully that goes really well. My foot doesn't hurt too much, but we'll see. I'll see you then. We're into our warm-up run now, which is going to be about 1.5 kilometers. It's about 27 degrees, so a little bit cooler than it's been, which is nice, but still warm. I'm pretty sure I have 200s or 400s, can't even remember. I'll check once I'm there though. Warm-up done, felt pretty good actually. A little tight in the calves, but that's just from this morning. Other than that, feeling good. Got 400s today, so 12 400s, 6 up, I'll do 6 back, and then do a bit of a cool down run, but I'm sure it's going to be hard. I can already feel the heat getting on me. So I'm sure the 4th and 5th one are absolutely going to suck. I'm going to get some leg swings in now, just to open up the hips a little bit more and become a little bit warmer. But we'll then start aiming for about a minute 30 every 400 meter. Don't want to start too hard because I'll drop off towards the end, which I don't want. So if I hit a minute 30, it's going to teach the body to run fast at the 400 meters, not just have crappy technique and reinforce that. I want to reinforce the good technique. So aim for a minute 30 each 400 meters, and I'm going to do 12 of them. First run is down, went good. I actually seen a person I knew from Tasmania where I used to live. So we got chatting. I had like a 5-minute rest there, but we're back in it. 11 more to go now, and hopefully they feel just as good as the first. That is 4 rounds down. I forgot to mention the rest, so it's 90 seconds rest. So essentially just a 1-1. So 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off. Been doing them a little bit less than 90 seconds, we're around 85 to 90. But yeah, 1-to-1 rest, which makes it a lot more enjoyable than something like 30 or 60 seconds rest. Probably wouldn't be holding this pace in this weather. Definitely wouldn't be. So 4 down, that's a third down, 2/3 to go. That is a perfect way to finish a run. Spent 10-15 minutes in the beach, absolutely beautiful. Water is warm, and yeah, it's a great way to end a run. We are on to dinner now. So, main protein source is kangaroo. I really like kangaroo. This one's marinated in herb and garlic, so even better. 400 grams of that, so plenty of protein. Another thing I like about kangaroo, it's got a lot of heme iron in it, which is absorbed by the body really well. Most animal products do have it in it. And that has a lot of it, and it's something I'm trying to bring up in my diet, and I have been, so great source for that. Another reason why I like it. For dessert, I will have cantaloupe, Got a fresh one here. Hopefully it's a good one. I'm not sure how to tell if it is or not. Someone let me know if you know. But cantaloupe for dessert, kangaroo for the main. I'm gonna have some rice with the kangaroo, tomatoes, and then I'm just gonna look at what my macros are. Whatever it is, I'll make it up with the rest. Dinner is probably a little bit less whole foody, only because I have things like cereal and that if I need more carbohydrates, or I don't know, peanut butter or something if I need more fats. Whatever my macros are, I try and make it up at dinner time, but still, the main goal for me is to get mostly whole foods in, or at least very nutritious foods, as my whole diet is like that too, because it's gonna support my recovery, performance, day-to-day life, and that's what we want. I'll see you guys once it's ready, and then we'll run over that, and I'll also run over how I treat my nights for my recovery in that, because I think it's very important to show you the things I do just to maximize my recovery and make sure I perform the best in and out of the gym. I'll see you guys once it's made. Jeez. Well, we have some bad news. Very bad news. So, cantaloupe is off. I've cut it open and apparently, from my research, it's overripe. So you can see in there, it's all gunky. I tasted it, sour, definitely tastes off. So, cantaloup's overripe, won't be eating cantaloupe. I was really looking forward to it. Sucks because yesterday I had protein pizza I was meant to have for dinner, and they were both mouldy, and they still had like a week of expiry left in them. So everything I'm buying from Woolworths has been off lately, which is great. Dinner is served. We have got a good amount of fats in this one. So we've got tomato, eggs, avocado, kangaroo, coconut rice with some Kewpie mayo on top. So the fats are avocado, eggs, and Kewpie, and proteins obviously kangaroo, and carbohydrates is the rice and tomatoes. A little bit less carbohydrates because afterwards I'll have some cereal to make up the rest of my carbs for today. Unfortunately, no cantaloupe. Kind of upsets me, but is what it is. I'm gonna eat this. It looks actually pretty delicious, and considering I had no idea what I was gonna make, I'm happy with what's come out. Avocado probably needs another day. So last time I made a video where I was talking about my food I was eating, I was talking about protein fasting, what I was doing. So I was only having 1 meal in the morning, which I usually do, but it was only protein, and it's a couple hundred calories of just protein. I've just stopped that this week because the first block of training's over for my Hyrox Brisbane prep. So fatigue is building up in the body, definitely starting to feel it. Performance is dipping a bit, I think, because obviously the calories, not having them in the morning time when I do train the Hyrox and that, it's messing with that a bit. So bringing in carbohydrates again into that breakfast meal, because it's going to help my performance throughout the day, but more importantly in the gym, or maybe more importantly outside. Either way, it helps both of them. So bringing some carbohydrates back in that meal, which means my overall calories are a tad higher. I was in Melbourne on the weekend too, which meant I ate a couple more meals out. I wasn't too bad, but definitely noticed a difference just in 3-4 days, because when I got back I wasn't very that good that night. But basically over 4 or 5 days actually, it wasn't the best diet, and I definitely felt the difference in the gym, but also just little things like skin breaking out, energy throughout the day, a little bit less motivated doing things. So feels good eating healthier again this week, noticing the difference, feeling good in training, getting lots done, and that's why it's very important to eat the right macro split with the right calories and lots of micronutrients. If you do want help with that, my coaching link's in the description. But yeah, super important to get lots of whole foods in with nutrition, and that is exactly what I'm doing with this meal here. I'll catch you guys when I get my cereal and possibly something else, and we'll go over what the rest of my night is going to look like. We have the cereal. I've got 80 grams here and some almond milk, which brings me up to pretty much my daily totals, which is the goal. I'll finish that off in like 1 minute. So after that, I'm actually going to get some stretching in. So I try and stretch every single day. I usually do it before I do my weights, just quickly, not long static holds, because the research shows it's probably not the best thing. But to be honest, I don't care if they were long static holds, because I think getting stretching in is better than not doing it at all. The main things when it comes to the recovery side is just to get the supplements in, get the stretching in, and I think that'll be a really good day ticked off with nutrition, training, and recovery. as long as we get to bed on time. That's probably the most important thing out of all the things for recovery and performance. So as long as I can get to sleep before 9 o'clock, and that should roughly give me 8 hours, that'll make me very happy. Now I'm doing one of my least favourite things, taking out the rubbish. It's only in a little bag though, not the full rubbish bin bag tonight. Apparently the garbage truck never came. Get some couple extra steps, I guess. Time to have my supplements. Time for some supplements. So, magnesium, creatine, and some fish oil tablets. I'm gonna have all them, and then right there, I'll come show you, here, next to Emma, I'm gonna be there for the rest of the night, doing absolutely nothing. And hopefully I'll be asleep well before 9 o'clock, so I can get my 8 hours for tomorrow morning. So that is what my day looks like, my nutrition, training, everything looks like on a regular day for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I'll see you in the next one.